Happy Monday, market watchers, and happy eclipse day in the U.S. Here are your top stories in personal finance. Personal finance in these states. Private elementary school can cost more than most colleges. You thought college was getting too expensive in some states. Sending your kid to a private elementary school costs more than it does to send them to college. Is Meal Pal worth it? What I learned after 30 days chasing my subscription lunch. The subscription meal service left me sprinting around Manhattan in search of good food. What time is the $650 million Powerball drawing? The drawing for this week's estimated $650 million Powerball jackpot will take place at 10:59 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, according to the Multi-State Lottery Association. What I learned after being robbed at gunpoint in Mexico. Before you take that last-ditch summer vacation, do this to stay safe. A total eclipse of worker productivity on Monday costs companies millions. Workers took a lot of time off Monday to see this astronomical event. At the U.S. Open, here's how to see your favorite tennis players up close. It's easier to get close to the best tennis players in the world during the qualifying tournament. This financial advisor lost his office in a fire, but he didn't lose a single client today. Kirk Francis counsels colleagues to treat their disaster recovery plan as a serious exercise rather than an annoying bureaucratic requirement. This is what people most lie about on their resume. A growing number of workers say they know someone who fabricated information on a resume. Elsewhere on Market Watch, Trump today. President thanks Jerry Falwell Jr. for defending Charlottesville comments. President Donald Trump on Monday thanked evangelical leader Jerry Falwell Jr. for defending his response to the violence at a white supremacist rally in Charlottesville, VA, and was preparing to address the nation at 9 p.m. Eastern on Afghanistan. He also briefly watched the solar eclipse from a White House balcony. Sen. Collins says it's too difficult to say if Trump will be 2020 Republican nominee. President Donald Trump is already stumping for re-election in 2020. But at least one member of his party says it's uncertain if he'll become the GOP's standard-bearer. Amazon isn't keeping U.S. inflation low, or putting Janet Yellen's Fed in a pickle. Is Amazon to blame for surprisingly low inflation and fresh doubts at the Federal Reserve about when to raise U.S. interest rates? The idea has gained some currency lately, but it's probably a counterfeit argument. Trump's clubs charge $60,000 to rent cards to Secret Service as agency runs out of money. The U.S. Secret Service has reportedly spent about $60,000 on golf cart rentals alone this year to protect the president during the dozen trips he's taken to his Mar-a-Lago and Bedminster resorts since his inauguration. Trump's job approval rating plummets in 3 key states. Polls find President Trump's job approval ratings in Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, the 3 key Rust Belt states that helped put him in the White House, are below 40%, according to polling data released Sunday. Trump expected to announce Afghanistan troop boost. Climate Change Advisory Committee disbanded. President Donald Trump is expected to announce a boost in U.S. troops for Afghanistan. A Climate Change Advisory Committee is disbanded. Trump's family a drain on Secret Service funds and more. Trump to announce new strategy for U.S. in Afghanistan. President Donald Trump will lay out the path forward for U.S. strategy in Afghanistan and South Asia in a nationally televised speech Monday night. This is the one stock to buy if the stock market crashes. The company's stock is much cheaper than Amazon, and the company itself has better growth prospects and a better business model, says Nigam Arora. Long-term stock investors may not be thinking long-term enough. If time is money, how much time should investors consider when they're making plans for their money? Haven't subscribed yet to Market Watch's daily personal finance newsletter? Sign up here.